Hey guys, so I have some new drugstore makeup products and I thought I would try them out with you. I had mentioned in another video that Maybelline reformulated their single eyeshadows, and I had purchased one from Walmart in the shade Soft Pearl, and it's pretty much just like a basic brow bone highlighter. And I swatched it when I got home that day, and I wasn't impressed with the way it swatched. To me, it seemed just like their old eyeshadow formula. So this is it right here. And then I was thinking about this yesterday. I thought, that isn't really fair because sometimes eyeshadows don't perform the same way on your skin that they do when you swatch them, because I haven't tried this yet. I was so disgusted with the swatch that I didn't even want to try it, so I had just put it aside. And then I was at a store yesterday and I saw an actual display for the new eyeshadows. Now this was just in the regular section at Walmart. And by the way, important thing to know is that if you want to try the new formula, on the back of the eyeshadow, right there, the print is too small so you won't be able to see it, but right there underneath the word expert is the word new. That's how you'll know that it's the new formula, because sometimes on the packaging, alright, like take this one for example, this is the old formula, but on the front is a sticker that says new. This is not new, this is from the old formula. This is Nude Glow, but then when you go on the back, the word new is not underneath the word expert. So that's how you'll know which ones are new and which ones aren't, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stores out there that need to sell down the ones that they have before they put the new ones in the racks. So that's important to know. So I came across one of those temporary cardboard displays at a store yesterday, so I knew everything that was on there was in fact new. So I picked up 3 more shades to try, and what I got was Cool Cocoa, and this is a really pretty light brown shade. I thought that would be a really great crease color. And I got Khaki Camo. This one I had seen a picture of a long time ago when they were first talking about the fact that they were going to be reformulating the eyeshadows. I saw, I think it was a YouTube beauty guru, but I don't even remember who now. And this is all they had on their eyes, was this one shade. And it's like an olivey green, warm green color. And that's all they had on. They had it on their lids, and then they had it sort of buffed also into the crease. And it was really pretty. And I thought, wow, that isn't a color that I would traditionally think of that you could do a one eyeshadow look with. So I really was curious about that. And then I also got Humdrum Plum. And this is a really pretty purple. So the reason why specifically I got Humdrum Plum and Cool Cocoa, these 2 colors in particular, is because Maybelline has got an advertisement right now in a lot of magazines, and they've got Gigi Hadid wearing this look. And if you read the small print at the bottom of the page, it says, Gigi is wearing new expert wear eyeshadow in Nude Glow, Cool Cocoa, and Humdrum Plum. Now, I just showed you that I already had Nude Glow in the other formula, and I didn't really want to repurchase that color where I already had it. I figure I'll just, work with it. But I wanted to try to recreate that look. And it's funny because I would never have thought to put Nude, Plum, and Cocoa together as a look, but Maybelline takes a lot of risks. I should say they're very creative when it comes to what colors they put together for their advertisements and campaigns, and I kind of like that. I kind of like that they like to think outside the box and use more imagination in putting colors together that maybe you wouldn't necessarily put together. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to use the soft pearl that I hadn't used yet as my brow bone highlight. So I'm going to use all these shades except for khaki camo. I'll try that another day, but I'm very curious about, I'm going to try doing that one eyeshadow look like what I had seen in that photograph. Okay, so I thought I would do this live on camera. Have never used the new reformulated...
It's 10 o'clock.
Have never used the new Maybelline reformulated eyeshadows as yet. So let us do this together. And I think I actually remembered to bring out enough brushes this time. Okay, so this is just an e.l.f. Contour brush. And I've already primed my eyes with MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on my brush and just put that as a brow bone highlight. And a little bit as the inner corner highlight. Alright, that performed fine. But when you swatch it, it's kind of deceiving because I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but it swatches very sheer and there's a little bit of patchiness to it. You don't get, like there is some skin showing through in parts there. And then if I put it on my hand, see now when I put it on my hand, it actually swatched better from going from finger to hand. Alright, so maybe I wasn't really giving it much of a chance then. Okay, next we're going to try the way they do it in the picture. They actually used the purple as a transition shade, and then they also took it pretty strongly in the outer corner area and they put the brown in the crease, and then they used the nude glow on the lids, which I don't know how this is gonna look, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I don't know. Purple, brown, and the nude glow is like a peach, so peach, brown, and purple. We shall see. All right, let's take this NYX number 16 brush and work with the purple first. Oh, I should show you how this swatches. I've already actually swatched these. I couldn't wait to see. So when I got home, I opened up the packages and I swatched all the new ones that I just bought yesterday, and the purple, the green, and the nude and the brown all swatch really, really nice. So I guess it's kind of a hit and miss thing where some are going to swatch better than others. That that soft pearl one, those kind of colors are, I guess, more difficult to make. Let me swatch the khaki camo one though. It's just even because I'm not going to be using that. So that swatch is really, really nice. So yeah, that swatch is good. It almost looks, yeah, I can kind of see how that would work as a one eyeshadow color because it almost seems like the edges look like they're a tiny bit duochrome-ish. And when the light hits it, if I tilt my hand, you can almost see like a slight duochrome effect to it. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you that khaki camo one swatched. I'm going to swatch all three of these then before I start with the actual eyeshadow look. Okay, so this is Humdrum Plum. Yeah, that's a really pretty purple. But it's also kind of on the cool-ish side. So this should be very interesting, using a cool purple with a peachy nude and then a warm light brown. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this was, they're saying cool cocoa, but to me, there aren't that many browns that are cool, and I don't know. I guess this is on the cooler end of the spectrum, but all browns look warm to me a lot of times. Unless they're a darker brown, and then they can look a bit cooler, but... And then this one isn't new. I've had this for a while, but I'm going to also swatch Nude Glow for you just so you can see what it's going to look like in conjunction with these other shades. So this is an older formula. So that's Nude Glow. And that does not look anything like what I was expecting it to look like. It's been, obviously it's been a while since I used that eyeshadow, or I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah, that's really, that almost looks like it could be used as a face highlight even. Okay, so yeah, I can't imagine what this is going to look like on the eyes. Those three colors together. Okay, so I've already put the soft pearl on, so let's move on. Let me just get these swatches off so I don't get this all over the place. Okay, so back to what I was saying then. So this is a NYX number 16 brush, and I'm going to start with the purple. So I'm just putting some of that on the brush. And just like I was showing you yesterday, I'm going to start in the outer corner and then small circles going inward. What is that on my eye? Oh, you know what that is? That's mascara. I decided it would be better to just put all my products on first before the video started, except for the new ones, and it looks like I smudged some mascara. Let me go clean that up so that doesn't screw up the eyeshadow. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't want to leave that there because that's where that peachy color is going, and that would definitely show up. Okay, so start in the outer corner and blend inward. Yeah, you can really tell the difference between these shadows and the ones that I was using yesterday. Because this is the same brush I was using yesterday, but these aren't blending as nicely. But then again, they're only like, let's see, how much did I pay for these? I paid $3.29 each. So that's not very much for single eyeshadows. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna, if I put too much on though, it might be difficult to blend. I was thinking about just moving on and then going back at the end. No, let's put a tiny bit more, I think. Because that looks pretty patchy. And they definitely have the purple peeking out on top, and it doesn't look like they used that much brown. Okay, that's a little better. All right, now let's try the brown next, and that's called Cool Cocoa, and I'm going to use an e.l.f. blending brush. Yeah, this has got some gold shimmer in it, so I don't know. I don't know how that's going to look over the purple, but we shall see. So they went right in the crease with this. But it's more of a subtle thing. Yeah, I don't know if I like the brown and the purple together. That's odd. I wasn't even really sure I liked it in the picture. I just thought it would be fun to recreate, to see what it would look like in real life. All right, maybe that's not too bad. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the Nude Glow. I'm going to use a MAC 239 shader brush. Okay, let's take a look at that picture again. Okay, now that I'm looking at it again, it looks like they put a lot of the darkness over onto her lids also. So, what color did they use? That looks like the purple. And then they even brought it down a little bit along the edge of the bottom of the lid there. All right, so let's do that. I'm going to grab the same brush that I used for the purple before. Put a little bit of that on my brush. And we're going to concentrate it. Take it right down from that outer corner. Try and create the same placement that they did. Unfortunately, I am able to layer it over that peach. I was concerned that I might not be able to, but because of the improved pigmentation on the purple one, I can. Okay. That's pretty close to what they did. Now, what did they do on the bottom? Let's take a look. It looks like they definitely dragged some color along the lower lash line, and it looks like that looks like the purple also. Matter of fact, they may have even mixed a little bit of the brown and purple together. So let's try it with just the purple and see how that looks in comparison to the picture. This is a Zoeva pencil brush. Yeah, it's so much fun trying to recreate these Maybelline advertisements. I've done this before. Should we mix a little bit of brown in there? Because it doesn't really look like it's straight up picture in that purple. It doesn't look like it's straight up purple in that picture, not the other way around. Okay, yeah, let's take a little bit of that Cool Cocoa. And just put a little bit, maybe on the outside part. We'll leave the inner part alone. Yeah, I think that's what they did. Okay. All right, so I kind of like it. It's different. It's kind of crazy and out there. I think I'm gonna take the brush that I used with the brown and maybe just blend over. There we go. That looks more blended now. Okay. So the other new Maybelline product that I purchased is something I've been trying to get my hands on for a long time, but either I couldn't find it at all, and then when I did find it, the slot was always empty. And what I'm talking about is the new Master Strobing Liquid by Face Studio Illuminating Highlighter in the shade 100 Light/Iridescent. I had seen so many people show this in their videos, and I thought it looked really interesting and I wanted to try it, but I wasn't able to get it until just recently. So this is a liquid highlight. Now I don't know if this color though is going to go with the makeup colors that I have on, but I really wanted to try it at the same time as the eyeshadows. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit out here, and then I'll do a swatch on my hand so you can see that it's just, it's so like bright. This is one of the brightest liquid highlighters I've ever seen. So yeah, see how the color is though. It's like just a luminous white, but it almost looks like it could have some silver to it too. So I don't know how well that will coordinate, but we'll try it anyway. I'm going to just use this BH Cosmetics 126 brush, and I'm just going to put a little dot of that on, and I'm going to stipple it across the top of my cheekbones and then blend it. I'm going to use my fingers. I don't feel like the brush is really working that well to blend it. Wow. Oh wow, I can just imagine what this would look like outside in natural light. Ooh. Oh yes, you can see that quite well. I think I might have screwed up a little bit on the placement. And even though it didn't work out that great the first time with the brush, I want it to look the same and be even. So I'm going to do it the same way. Start with the brush and then just finish with my fingers here. This side isn't showing up as well. Well, I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of a strange color, isn't it? But you can definitely see it. And like I said, I can only imagine what that would look like in natural light. Okay, and the other product that I found yesterday that I've been looking for what feels like forever is the new Wet n Wild lip liners. This is the Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner, and I picked up the shade Bear to Comment. I most of the time use my NYX lip primer, so I'm not really using lip liners much anymore, but I still do enjoy them, so I still do want to use them once in a while. So if you're familiar with Wet n Wild's old lip liners, they were very hard and difficult to apply because they were kind of dry, but they lasted a long time. So because this is a gel formula, it's probably not going to last as long, but it's going to be easier to apply and feel nicer on your lips. So I figured I would just get the nude one to try. So let's try this. Oh yeah. That's definitely easier to apply. Okay, and I'm going to fill in my lips with this too. Nice and creamy and pigmented. And how much was this? This was only $2.79. I might go back and get one more color for that price, because I found a full display. Yeah, for whatever reason, I couldn't find these lip liners for the longest time. Geez, you could almost stop there and wear this like as a lipstick. But I do want to see how this goes on. I want to see a lipstick over it. And I thought it would make sense to use one of the new Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks. And so the one that I have that's closest to this pencil is Nudist Peach. So I thought that was a really good pairing because you always want your lip liner to be just a little bit darker than the lipstick that you're going to use, and that way you can get a nice crisp edge to the look. So I'm going to use the Nudist Peach. If you haven't tried these are fantastic. They're $4.99, but they are so good. I think I've already talked about these quite a bit, I think, in previous videos. Oh yeah, this is a perfect lipstick for this liner. That goes on over that lip liner. Fantastic. No dragging, nothing getting messed up. Excellent. Okay, so I would say thumbs up on the lip liner. Yeah, I might have to go back and grab another color because who knows how long it'll be before it goes from the temporary cardboard display situation to the actual area where the permanent products are. I'm pretty sure that those lip liners are permanent though, so even if you haven't come across a display yet, they should end up in the regular section at some point. So Yeah, I don't know about this peach color with these eyeshadow colors, but I wanted to try all the new products. Yeah, and with the highlighters. So this color coordination may not be the greatest, but I really wanted to try all the new products and do like a first impressions thing. So yeah, that is it for today then, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.